Hello, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back to one podcast. Welcome back. Okay, tonight we're just gonna discuss about one of those uh, one of those topics that is funny. One of those topics that is very very funny. How do I mean? I'm talking about. Let's talk about long distance love, long distance relationship, long distance love. Does it worth it? Does it really worth it, or is it just a waste of time? Okay, does it worth it? Okay, that thing people romanticize in movies, songs, Instagram captions. You see them on the movies. You go there, it looks romantic. All right. That thing we tell ourselves is worth it because love knows no distance. When you see people talking about long distance relationship, they will tell you that once you're in love with someone, love doesn't know distance. Distance is not supposed to be a barrier. But does it really? Or is long distance love just a beautiful lie that we tell ourselves? A beautiful lie that people tell each other to avoid that painful truth. Okay, here is the truth. All right. Long distance relationships are complex. It's vast. Not the hard way that maybe makes you stronger. You say that okay, that kind of love that when you look at it, it brings you guys together. It makes you stronger. Many people they say that. You understand what I mean? That when you are not that distance will just make you guys fall more in love with each other. You understand? You know, I don't understand it. I'm gonna say it the way it is. You're in a relationship with someone. All the time you're studying on your phone. If the person is gonna test you, the person might call you. The hard truth is that you start wondering if they are thinking about you as much as you are thinking about them. And let's be honest with ourselves. Most of the times, maybe they are not thinking about you. You tell yourself that distance makes the heart grow fonder. It makes you fall more in love with someone. But what if that distance you're talking about now just makes the heart grow? When it grows distant. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, what is all those distance, all those months, all those years apart, you guys are not together. All those years. Instead of to brief, if that use those months to bring you guys together, okay? It just bring you guys maybe it pushes you guys apart because you're not seeing each other. It's just most times on the phone. 1 year, 2 years, sometimes months. We're not seeing each other. Well, yeah, he calls me on the phone. She texts me all the time. On all that. What if I'm just saying what if the person you are waiting for isn't the person you end up with? Because people change, especially when they are not by your side. All right. Okay, let's talk about the rating we're going to discuss this evening. Long distance relationship. Are they really, really built on trust? Are they really, really built on trust? Because if you look at it, the person is not there. You're not seeing the person. You chat over the phone sometimes, you talk to each other on FaceTime, something like that. But once you drop the phone, you see your mind, your heart is breathing for what? Doubt. You're doubting. How do you know they are not cheating? That's what your mind telling you all the time. How do you know they are not lying? How do you know they are not slowly falling out of love with you while you are sitting there holding on for them for their life? You know what I mean? For their life. We're talking about long distance relationship. Okay. Let me just let me just tell you the whole list. Here is the kicker. Let me just give it to you. Even if you trust them and make it work, what are you really gaining? A relationship that is half lived. Okay, a love that reduces the test. It comes to test, calls, and all that. Occasionally, maybe they visit you and stay 2 years, 2 months, 2 weeks. Sometimes some people 3 weeks. Then after that, they will disappear again. A connection that is more virtual than real. Like it's not enough. Is that how love's supposed to be? Is that how love's supposed to be? If you're just joining us, okay, we're asking this evening. Long distance love, is it worth it? Or is it a waste? Is it a waste of time? Because most times where we normally see that, I see a lot of people, they will leave their wife, they will leave your girlfriend, then they will travel or go abroad, go to another different city. Or sometimes you see people they met online, then they're living in different countries. And then they will tell you that when you like ask them or talk to them, they would say to you, yeah, listen, I'm in a relationship. What kind of relationship are you in? I'm in a long distance relationship. That's what they will tell you. What is your husband or what is your boyfriend? What are they? They're in another different country. So what's really going on? Are you okay? Yeah, it brings our love, it makes our love stronger, it makes everything like unique and all that. That is what most times people tell themselves. But the question this evening we are asking is it worth it? Long distance love. Is it worth it? Or is just a fluke, a waste of time? Or is just a lie that people like give to themselves? Okay, the line is open. I would like you guys to just call me or put on the comment section your thought. What do you think? Is love distance, long distance relationship, long distance love, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Or is it just a waste of time? The number is on the screen, +44 744 982 3876. It's a WhatsApp number. You have to call. Or you can send a message, just put a message in the comment section there. I'll read them out. I'll read them out. The number is on the screen. +44 744 982 3876. That is the number to call to join the program. Okay. Let's crack on. Let's really crack on. Let's crack on. Long distance relationship. I think we get on the call. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. I can hear you loud and clear. Go on.
All right. Our discussion this night is very interesting. It's very nice and it's very educative. When we talk about distant relationship and the regular relationship, my own little way, I know that
Yeah. Hello.
relationship is
Hello. Your background a little bit. Hello. Can you hear me? Your background is a little bit noisy. Okay. Yeah.
Relationship is harder.
Okay.
Is harder than regular relationship. Regular relationship is harder in the sense that it requires a lot of trust. Requires a lot of trust. Requires a lot of communications. A lot of things are being put in for a distant relationship to work. In that I'm of the opinion that it doesn't work it. You know why? Because most of the issues relationships are having, most of the issues that many relationships are having is based on text message and call. Text message and call. because whatever the person is doing there and the time you are expecting the person to call you may not tally. When the person now call you at his own convenience, you will now begin to analyze why he or he did not call when due.
Mm-hmm.
So the distant relationship require a lot of understanding, a lot of strength, a lot of communication for you to work. Unlike regular
Mm.
relationship, because they say out of sight is out of what mind. Once the person, the distance is there, is always like the person will always force himself to do some certain things to keep the relationship, working.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike regular, maybe when we see often and on, there are things when we see are corrected immediately because of the relationship. But a distance relationship it doesn't work like that. You always see yourself doing extra things
Mm.
to make the relationship work. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and also loyalty is also tested though, because if things of the call, you just talk and talk. Whatever thing you say, maybe once it didn't work in, the person will just off the call or cut off the call on your ear and all that, and it becomes an issue. So it's difficult. It's difficult for someone in distant relationship to state that the guy or the girl is loyal.
Mm.
They cannot dictate or dictate the level of loyalty in the distant relationship
Mm-hmm.
compare on a regular relationship. On
Okay.
a regular relationship, you see that the person can dictate how loyal
Mm-hmm.
the opponent is very easily, because it is something you see often and on, discuss and all that. So the communication is always there. And the communication strengths like this, you find out if the person is loyal or not. But when he's on distance, let's say he's on call,
Mm.
when you just talk 1 hour, 2 minutes, or whatever thing, you can't dictate the level of loyalty
Mm.
the person, can offer in the relationship. Okay. And also, you see that unless you are ready to make some sacrifice, if not, distant relationship doesn't worth it.
How do you
Unless you are ready to
how
make
do you
the
mean by
sacrifice.
sacrifice? Can you explain what you mean by
What I
sacrifice?
mean by sacrifice is that you let jealousy
Mm.
not encroach into your mind.
Mm.
Eh?
Yeah.
You just have a free open mind, never to think about anything. And again, you also be patient with that person. The sacrifice must come in form of what? Patience.
Mm.
Patience and trust. No matter anything, you must work on the level, the basis of the trust, nothing to be jealous of. Because there was this movie I was watching 2 days ago. The guy left the wife in America and come and travel back to his hometown. When
Okay.
he now called the fiancé on phone, he
Mm.
now saw the ex-boyfriend
Mm.
around the lady's office.
Wow.
He now asked the lady, "Is that not your ex-boyfriend?" He said, "Yes." He came around. Why did he now began to ask her, "Why did he come around?" "Because I'm no more around
Around.
and all that." So
Mm.
the argument and problem be started.
Mm.
So in this type of relationship, the sacrifice you must be that you must work on the basis of patience and tolerance. You must always appreciate, always be on the level of appreciate. If not, it will not work. But unlike regular, you see that there are these restrictions. Even the S will be careful
Mm.
to come close and all that. So this kind of relationship, you'll be ready to work on it. And again, if the distance does not have an endpoint, does not have an end goal, if you don't dictate exactly where it will take you people, doesn't work.
Doesn't want it. Okay.
Doesn't work it. So that's my own little opinion. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. The line is vacant now. He just jumped. On his own opinion, he said that it doesn't worth it. That for it to work, it needs a lot of patience and a lot of sacrifice. That you be willing to let go of a lot of things. And one of those things you have to let go of is going to be jealousy. And also, you just have to be have that nonchalant life, nonchalant attitude, where you will not be like, I mean, paying more attention the relationship. Anything you see out of it, you just like take it at well as one of the things that maybe like you have to like, it's a part of sacrifices anyway in that relationship. Okay. That's the question we're asking. Long distance love. Is it worth it? Or is it just a waste of time? Is it a waste? Is it worth it? Is it a waste? That's the question. Let me just read out some what some people said when it comes to long distance relationship. Okay. This lady, her name is Sarah. Sarah said that my husband and I were in long distance for 3 years before we got married. It was hard, but it made us appreciate each other so much more. Now we've been together for 10 years. I wouldn't change a thing. She said that it worked for them, that it made them to appreciate each other. They were in long distance love relationship for 3 years before they got married. It worked for her. Okay. That's what Sarah said. Okay. This guy also, she put in here, Mr. Chris said that I wasted 2 years. Yeah, that's what he was trying to like, get it. I wasted 2 years in a long distance relationship with someone who ended up cheating on me. Distance doesn't make the heart grow fonder. It makes it grow apart. Never again. He vowed that he would never do that again. He would never venture into any long distance relationship. All right. This just comment people like put on. Okay. The other person said Priya is an Indian lady. She said, I think long distance relationship are selfish. The people that are in that relationship, they are very selfish. If you really love someone, you find a way to be together. Otherwise, you are just holding each other back. You are just delaying it. That they are selfish. That if you really, really love someone, you just have to find a way for to be with the person. If you can't do that, that means you are holding the person back. That's some things. One or two comments people put in there. And then we stay asking again, is long distance love, is it worth it? Or is it just a waste? The line is still open. I would like you to call. Okay. Let me just like highlight it a little bit. I know that many of you, if you'll be following us, if you're watching one and you be like, listening to a podcast and all that, we always say that every relationship is different. And most relationship there is unique. It depends on how you guys met, how you like understand each other, the way you guys relate to each other is different because it's not because it didn't work for Mr. P does not mean that it's not going to work for C or A, something like that, because each relationship, they are just different. It didn't work for them doesn't mean it cannot work for you. You understand? And then when it comes to love is it needs that a lot of effort and commitment, like what the gentleman when he called, he said that it's about commitment. I'm talking about love. It's about commitment and effort. You have to put in a lot of effort. And for some couples, yeah, it can work for them. I mean, love long distance, the distance is worth it. They are really like understand each other. They understand the relationship. They understand the dynamic of their own relationship. They know how to like, deal with it and all that. Okay. Then someone will say that, okay, you know how it is. When you find someone that you love, when you find that right person, that one person that, whenever you remember them, your heart skip, your mind, all those kind of things, that's someone that you really, really appreciate, you understand them, you love them so much, you value them. Then you say that relationship, for it like to work, you put in a lot of effort into the relationship, you put in a lot of commitment, and all that. You say that you want it because nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. You understand? So that means that relationship will take a lot of work. It doesn't matter if you're in the same city or you maybe in another different country, because you work to make sure that you reserve it, you preserve it, that value, preserve that love, they preserve their me. You don't lose this person. That's the reason why. Maybe there's one thing or one circumstances, or just because of work, or maybe because of hardship or something, that you sacrifice yourself. Is okay. I have to go to another country. I have to go to another city to hustle. I have to go there to make money. When I get the money, then I will bring this person to come and join me and all that. And she or he supposed to understand that. And then the person knows your sacrifice, knows why you are there. And also, yes, phone calls, you have what they call, you have a FaceTime, you call each other WhatsApp, you call each other, you talk to each other, you relate to each other all the time and all that. You understand? So with that communication, constant communication, you don't miss that person much. Okay? Wow. That's where he is. Talking about long distance love. These are the things that people tell you when they meet that right person. They will say to you, yes, you have to keep it, you have to make it. You understand? You have to make it. You have to like make sure that this person, you don't lose that person. Hello, welcome.
Hello, evening.
Good evening, welcome.
Yeah, I want to make a contribution.
Go on.
Can you hear me?
Go on, go on. I can hear you loud and clear. Go on.
So, okay. Yeah, we are discussing about distance relationship, right?
Yeah. Long distance relationship, long
So,
distance love. Yeah. Does it worth it?
yeah, whether come up.
Does it worth it? Or is it just a waste of time?
Yeah. So I thank God for a topic like this. You know, distance or long distance relationship to me, it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it because one,
Mm.
in that process, the two parties are at risk in the sense that when you are far from your partner, understand?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe due to distance or circumstances, conversation will be going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the process of that conversation, maybe you'll be telling your partner sweet, sweet things, how you miss her, how you miss him, all the blah, 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 blah. After that, you know that when that person have that feeling of his partner, when you are not around, they say when the desirable is not there, the available will be taken.
Mm-hmm.
Any, maybe the person in her working place or his working place,
Yeah.
the person that give that person attention will take your place.
Okay.
I don't know whether you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I understand that, because that
So,
that loneliness will be there, isn't it?
yes.
Mm.
And in that loneliness, when you see somebody that can giving you attention,
Mm-hmm.
trying to help you out, do some pressing and all the rest, you see that that person you keep away because of distance. One, the possibility of him or her not being faithful to you is there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether you're
Yeah,
getting what I mean.
I'm listening. Yeah, I'm getting you. Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, that person will not give you, or because she will not confide on you because you are not there presently to solve the challenges. You understand? So you see that on the long run, this long or distant relationship leads many into astray, lead many into doing what they're not supposed to do.
Just say it the way it is.
So
Say it the way it is. It leads many to do what? To start cheating, right? Straight. Just say it.
to lead them into to do, maybe when you have that sense of, maybe you feel like a woman, understand? You see that person deporting, giving another person attention after she'll start regretting. So what I'm saying, this effect of keeping long relationship, the side effect of it is more than the benefits. So in a nutshell, it's not right. Any relationship that is more than 1 year should not continue, because you are leading that person into many things. And peradventure, let's assume now you are with the partner, maybe something take you away from the person, maybe distance or anything, and that person now reaching there, she or he will see another person.
Yeah.
Like let me use one case study, one case as a case study to give my example. There was a friend of mine. He traveled to Europe. Understand?
Yeah, I'm getting you. I'm listening.
He saw a white lady. On the process, she and that white lady came down here to Nigeria to perform all the necessary things, traditional, so that the lady will go back and start preparing a citizenship paper for the guy. Understand?
Yeah, I'm listening.
And the person, after going to court and did everything, the lady now went back. That distance now become a barrier. Believe me, up to now,
she hasn't come back.
Has abandoned the guy.
Really?
I'm telling you, has abandoned the guy. And the guy now is in another place, married and get comfortable. So the side effect of long distance relationship is more than it's affecting. So I will encourage many guys, many girls not to engage themselves in a long distance relationship. It leads to many things.
Yeah.
One, it may lead that woman to fornicate. Two, once the woman starts confiding in another person, the love the lady or the guy will channel the love to another place, and you become a nobody to that person. So that's my own humble opinion.
Thank you, please.
I don't know whether I make sense.
Yeah, you did a lot. You did. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well.
Okay, the line is vacant now. If you want to call, you can go through. Okay, we're talking about long distance relationship. Is it worth it, or is it just a waste of time? Okay, it's a lot of things to like cover. A gentleman that called, you can listen to what he just said. According to him, he said this, it doesn't worth it at all. There is a waste. The previous one that called also the same thing. Said it doesn't worth it. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to like tackle this seriously, because this is let me tell you something. A lot of majority of Africans, a lot of Africans abroad, a lot of them especially see that most times being in a relationship with some people, they have relationship, and then because of circumstances, when I'm talking about circumstances, you see that maybe someone came out of the university, they don't have a job. Because of that, they spend 2 years, 3 years, and all that, and then they'll be saying to themselves, why are they wasting time? They have to go to the city. They have to leave their comfort zone, just travel out, go to city or live, go to another country in search of what? Work, in search of job, employment. So when they're leaving, their relationship, what's going to happen? Well, in most cases, they are normally always like try to promise, tell the whoever they're in relationship with that just give them a little bit of time, that once they're settled, they will come for them. Without knowing where they're going, how things going to turn out. Let's say that you travel abroad. You live now, you left Africa, go to abroad, come to the UK or America or something like that. You're you study medicine in school, and you want to be a doctor, and you probably have a fiancée that you'll be dating, and she knew everything about that, and then you say to her, listen, there's opportunity abroad, there's opportunity in America, I want to travel abroad. Then now if I go there 1 2 years or 3 years, I will once I settled, then I'll come for you. Then two of you put some money together, and then the guy will travel abroad, come on to America, get into America now. You start having that long distance love. You're talking to each other, calling each other, spending months, even years apart, missing out on everyday moment that makes that relationship real. Yeah, it's like now you're basically in relationship with your phone. Do you understand what I mean? It's just phone now. You have to be calling this person over the phone, chatting, most times sending money and all that to this person. But when they left or when they've traveled, the country where they're going to, you don't know how things going to be there. Sometimes it turns out that they will need to settle down over there. They will need to get their residency. Getting a residency, they need to do what? There are ways that they have to do that. Is that maybe they have to marry citizen of that country, or they have to marry someone already that is in that country, that have a paper, that have documents in that country, that have citizenship or something like that. Remember that they promised someone back in Africa that they will come back for them and all that. That means now they will start a new relationship with someone else to get their citizenship. Do you understand what I mean? And the other person is over there waiting for them. The other person is over there calling. And all that. It does in some cases, they have to sometimes they will travel with that person back home to go back to Africa to get married, so that the person have to come back to America in order to bring them back, finalize the papers and bring them, all that. And when they're coming back, what normally happens? The girlfriend or the fiancé that they left before will see them coming back with someone else, either with a white woman or with a black woman that already has a American passport. Then they will come back together. Getting over there, she will pretend that she don't know what's happening. That's the way it is because of that long distance relationship. At the end of the day, doing everything for each other. You understand? Does it worth it? Having in mind, she's there 1 year, 2 years, maybe sometimes 3 4 years, waiting for this guy to settle to come back. Does it worth it? That she has to wait for that long. Do you understand what I mean? She have to wait 4 years, 3 years for him to come back. The chatting over the phone and all that. There are some people who work for. Seriously. You say that they will say to you that they make their love stronger because now this guy is calling over time. They're putting a lot of effort, putting a lot of commitment into that relationship, that they're chatting, they're talking to each other all the time. All that. You understand what I mean? So at the end of the day, 2 years after 3 years, when he finalizes his papers and all that, he'll come back and marry her. Then she will join him or something like that. That the that love and that sacrifice that she put in that relationship makes that relationship stronger. Like what the lady said here at that time. Okay, what are we talking about? Does it worth it? Long distance love, is it worth it? Can see many. Some of them, some people here as well, they will tell you that there's no need. You marry someone back home. If they get married, they will never bring their wife over to the UK or to Europe. So she will be in Africa, she'll be in Nigeria. Then what they normally do, they will go over there once a year, sometimes twice a year. Then they have that long distance relationship. And once they travel back, sometimes they spend 4 weeks, sometimes they spend 6 weeks. And that 6 weeks is the most funnest time they have. The relationship is stronger, according to some of them that are in that long distance love and relationship. And then some other ones will tell you that they wasted 2 years of their time, they wasted years of their time, they wasted everything in that relationship. At the end of the day, this person still left them to go and marry someone else. Some will say to you that all of this is just a fluke, because what is that guy doing over there? You're going to tell me that the guy over there, that he doesn't have a girlfriend, he doesn't have a woman that he's staying with, he doesn't have a woman that holding his body when he's feel honey, that's someone that then you want me to just be faithful. You want me to wait for him here, and I'll be here 2 years, 3 years. Nobody has touched me, nothing, no way. He has his own there. Me, I'm gonna like take care of myself. So whenever he's ready, he want to come back for me. Yeah, let him come. That time I know that he's serious. For now, I'm gonna take good care of myself. Some people say that. You heard that many times. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And then that brings the topic. It just brings that question that we're still asking. Long distance relationship, does it worth it? Or is it just a waste? Does it worth it? Because they are a waste of time for most people. Let's be real. Let's just say it ways. Long distance relationships are often born out of work circumstances. I said it already. Just circumstances, either because of hardship, because of unemployment. The person is going out for the greenhouse pasture. He's going to hustle somewhere. He's going out there for economical reasons. Because of that, you see that you just produce that long distance relationship. You see that their boyfriend or their girlfriend will cling on them. They will just cling, afraid of being alone. They're afraid of starting over. They don't want to start over again. They're afraid of losing that person. That test and that idea of maybe he's going there to make more money, he's going there to make a better life. So because of that, they don't want to start a new relationship. So they will cling on that relationship for 2 years, many years, they will cling on it, expecting that person to come back, because they don't want to start afresh. They don't want to be lonely. You understand what I mean? But in a real sense, like even according to what the gentlemen that called love, when you talk about love, love is not supposed to be a punishment. It's not supposed to be a punishment. It's for real. It's something that's supposed to be fulfilled. It's supposed to be fulfilling. Enjoying the moment. You understand what I mean? I'm not like, listen, I'm not saying that it doesn't work for some people. I said it already. It works for some people. But what I'm trying to say is that are there many people, and many of them, are they lying to themselves? Are they really lying to themselves? For real? Are they really lying to themselves? And someone would just say, okay, what are you talking about? What if it's just a temporary thing? What if they have a plan to close the gap? What if? It will just take just few years. Then he will just come back. Is there any? Did he give you a clear date? Did he tell you that this is specific date? Maybe like I'm coming back in 2 years. Specifically, 2 years, Pam. I'm coming back. I'm coming for you straight away. Did he give you a clear date? Like this is the time frame. Okay. No, because they don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. They don't know what is going to happen to even at the place they are going to. No way. Okay. And that is one of the things. You see, like a lot of people, they will just get stuck in those endless cycle of waiting. They will keep on waiting. They keep on waiting for this person to come back. You understand? They keep on waiting, believing that it's coming. And then they're forgetting that this life we are living now is too short. 365 days, 1 year. Before you know what is going again, it's going again to 3 years, 4, 5 years. You're still waiting. Right? And then you're waiting for someone who might not even want it. At the end of the after waiting and all that, you just say maybe when you get to the he said, oh, when that person finally said, all right, they will like come for you. Yeah. And then you're already giving up time, you're giving up hope and everything. And then you start asking yourself questions. Does it even worth it? A lady that is 25 years, when you guys started dating, then she have to wait for another like 5 years. And she can now is getting to 30. Before then, and maybe her plans was that before she get to 30, she already have like 2 or 3 kids or 2 kids, something like that. But it was not her plan. It wasn't like it was she bargained just because of circumstances that come in. And then you like kept her there for her to wait and keep waiting. Most of them will start keep on going to many churches, different kind of churches and all that, prayer requests, a lot of things, just waiting. Why there are some men that are coming for them, they're waiting, coming around, that just want like marry them, they want to like, you understand? But they are not waiting because they are in long distance relationship. Do you understand? They are in long distance relationship. Some of them, it work for them. Some, at the end of the day, after waiting for those years, then nothing happened. The guy will turn around and said to them, listen, I'm so sorry. Things changed here. Okay, things change here. You have to like, move on with your life. Find someone else that you can like, hang with. Find someone else that can marry you. I'm so sorry. I will send you some money just to compensate you for all those years that you waited for me. Really, really sorry. What will she do? At that time, what are you going to do if you're the woman or if you're the lady? What are you going to do after wasting those years while other men are coming? They are trying to like, come out, but you're waiting. Then this person turn around and said to you, now you have to move on. You understand? We're talking about long distance love, long distance relationship. Is it worth it or a waste? That's what we're asking this evening. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is one on this platform. We talk about realities, relationship, things that people go through on a daily basis. That's what we discuss here. Most times, it might not be enticing to you. It might not be like it's not the way you were expecting it because we say it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. So if you just join on for the first time, please just like give us a follow on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, on TikTok. Understand? One on TikTok and all that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay? We're asking the question: does it worth it? Long distance love and relationship. Does it worth it? Does it really worth it? Okay? Because a lot of people have been deceived. A lot of people have been deceived. Some of them are, like I said, this because through circumstances. Because most times you met in university, two of you, you have your plans together and all that. But due to circumstances, one of you will just travel, leave the city, go to another city to start afresh. And the process, then they will promise you, tell you that you should wait, that they are coming back, they are coming for you, and you have to wait. Then you have to keep your life on hold for them to come back. It doesn't matter how they're doing over there. It doesn't matter their own circumstances over there. It doesn't matter how they you have to keep your life on hold for them to come back. You understand? Your life, your age is not coming down, it's going up. It's going up. Some people, they will, maybe if they have a fiancé, have a lady that they want to marry, they will take the lady and take the lady to their family home. Some of them, the wicked ones, normally what they normally do, they will go and do traditional wedding, or they will go and do like what you call they just went to the family to knock and just like let the family understand that they want to marry their daughter. You understand? They will do that, pay the diaries and on that, take the lady, and now left the lady with their family, their mom or dad or something in your family. She will turn to maid. She will turn to maid in that house. She will stay there, waiting for the man to come back. She'll be waiting. Her life is on hold. Some of them graduate. She's not going to work because the family of the man would tell her that you're not going to work. You have to stay here for your husband to come back, because if you go to work, you might be tempted to cheat on him. Some other guys will be like, chatting you up and all that. So she will keep her life on hold, stay with them over there. They will turn her to a maid. She will be doing everything in the house, waiting for this man to come. Days, years. Some stay for like I'm talking about a couple of years. The man will be calling over the phone, sending money, FaceTime, text messages. Most places, most times you see that she'll be on the phone waiting for him to call, expecting the call, expecting the call. Many times he will not call. Said, okay, I was doing overtime. I was doing work. I was this, I was out of town and all that. But she's at home, the family. They are watching her step, uh, going out, coming in. Everything is restricted because she have to be faithful. She have to be like, do you understand? She have to keep herself for this guy. It's long distance relationship. Does it worth it? And then sometimes you find out that she, after waiting, doing those like everything, her life, even sometimes the lady you cannot even like know her anymore. If you see her, she's not herself anymore. When then the guy will later turn around and said he's not interested anymore. That he's not ready anymore. That she have to move on. Now the family have to release her to, I don't know, whatever, because she have to start afresh. All those years, I'm talking about a graduate, a graduate. Where would she even start? Start looking for job. Where would she start looking for a guy? Her mind, heart has been shattered. She's been like, humiliated. Do you understand what I'm trying to like the picture? That's what is happening when we talk about long distance love and relationship. It's a headache sometimes. It's a big headache. It's a big headache. And then you see some guys that some of them they really like, yes, they want to come back for this lady. They want to come back to marry the same person that they promised that they will marry. But because of loneliness, because of boredom, because of those days of cold. I'm talking about raining. When it's raining, she's been there on her own. This person you're talking about is not a kid anymore. A full-grown woman. She need a man to touch her and all that. But you are not around. You are nowhere to be found. Every morning she will go to work. She's hanging out with some handsome men that has money. They be like disturbing her all the time. What are you talking about? What do you want her to do? What do you want her to do? That's a very big temptation, a very, very big situation that you're putting her in the tight corner, expecting this person to wait, expecting this person to abstain from any intimacy with anybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. At the end of the day, you realize that some of them cannot. What they normally do because they love you, because they respect you, and because maybe they want to they really want to be with you and all that. But they will be they'll be like cheating as well. But they will be doing it codedly, secretly, doing all that. You understand what I mean? I get me. So you find out that all of it, seriously, is a waste. It's a waste. For real. It's a waste. Someone said that you see, if your man just tell you that, listen, I'm traveling, I want you to wait for. Just tell him that, listen, if you're going, I have to go with you. If you cannot make it, like we have to go. Unless maybe they give you a time frame. In case maybe if they give you a time frame, which maybe you believe them, you know what the kind of person the person is. Yes, maybe, yeah. Well, if not, just like try to go with them. If you cannot go with them, just let them tell them straight away. Listen, if someone comes that is really, really serious and genuine, and the person is someone that I really like, I want to be with. Seriously, I can't wait. I have to go. You have that conversation with that person. Talk to them. Then they know that yes, you are there waiting for them on conditions. You understand? If you work out that you have to wait for them to come back when they settled, perfect. But if no, if someone else come knocking and the person is kind of person that you really want to hang with, that you don't promise them anything. Because when they are leaving, when they are traveling, wherever they want to go to, they don't promise you anything. The only thing they promise is just their word. I'm coming back for you. The same way you're gonna promise them too. That if someone anything come up, that's it. But if not, that you're still gonna wait. You understand what I'm saying? Because over there, they might change their mind anytime and move on. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. But I don't know, I can't decide for you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do because you are the one in that relationship. You know what you're signing for. You know what you're looking for. You know what you want. You understand? So I can't tell you not to travel abroad because this doesn't mean that you're gonna go travel abroad. Because your boyfriend is abroad, tell you that he's gonna come back for you. Yeah, you're waiting for him to come back because you want to go abroad. So I can't tell you not to. You know what I'm saying? It's your decision. So what you want to do, you do that. You understand? But don't keep your life on hold. Don't really keep your life on hold. Okay? A lady said that instead of keeping your life on hold, better find something doing. Keep yourself busy. You understand? If you're working or doing some business or something like that, you keep your time busy, and before you know long, you not even know when the person come back. Good for you. If you work out like that, perfect. You understand? But like what I said here, relationship is unique. Every relationship is unique. Every relationship is different from other. If you work for Mr. P, it might not work for Mr. D. You understand? So it depends on how you handle your relationship. Depends on the sacrifices that you guys handle your relationship. Depends on the commitments that you guys gonna put in that relationship. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you need to work. You need to work harder. You need to work. The gentleman that called earlier, he said that you need to overlook a lot of things. That you need to sacrifice a lot for your relationship. And when it comes to a long distance relationship to work, you need to sacrifice a lot. And one of the things he was saying that you need to sacrifice is talking about you need to forget about jealousy. Okay, you shouldn't be jealous because you've seen her with some other people and all that. You shouldn't be jealous because you don't. There's no accountability. You're not there. You don't know who she's hanging out with and all that. That you should overlook all of that. Those gonna be is going to be one of the sacrifices that you have to make. You understand? Also, that you shouldn't be like like being clingy. What I mean by clingy, you always like monitoring where she's going and where she's coming back and all of that. Same thing with the guy. It's not only the girls. The same thing. Monitoring when they come back and when they go in and all that because it's going to be one of the sacrifices. If you are willing to like sacrifice all of that, you understand? Then yes, maybe it can work for you because you guys need to work harder. You need to work harder. Putting a lot of work for that to work. A lot of commitment, a lot of sacrifices for long distance relationship for it to work. You need to do that. You understand? Because it's not easy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Yeah, it's not that easy. Because it's not about the distance. It's about the person that you're in relationship with. If they are not willing to close the gap, maybe they are not the one. If they are not willing to sacrifice, if they are not willing to commit, if they are not willing to work on that relationship, maybe they are not the one. Perhaps the person you meant to be with is just around you there. Is the person is just in front of you. You understand? So those are the things you have to think about. Those are the things you have to think about. Okay. So this topic is listen, maybe you revisit it again. We could talk about it again because it's something that is happening on a daily basis. I think one or two persons that are in this relationship. If you look, maybe either your brother is in the relationship or your sister is in the relationship. You know one or two persons that are in this relationship I'm talking about. That maybe their husband is in another country, and they're here. Maybe their wife is in another country, they're over there. Maybe their boyfriend is in another country, they're there. Maybe in another city, just like that. It's a long distance relationship. That's what it is. You understand? So it's something that happens on a daily basis. It happens on a daily basis. You understand? Some people they meet each other online, they be chatting online, talking to each other. It's the same thing, is long distance relationship. They believe in hoping that they will meet each other. You see some people that chatting white people, or Yibos and all that, a long distance relationship, hoping that one day they will meet and stay together. You see, all the same, all that is just the same thing. You understand? So at the end of the day, the question we ask is just, does it worth it? Is it worth it? Or is it just a waste of time? Okay. So what do you think? What do you think? It's just a question. Is long distance relationship, is it worth it? Or is it just a fool's errand? Let us know in the comment section. All right. And don't forget to subscribe for a lot of topics, a lot of I'm talking about undiluted conversations that we normally have on one. Okay. All about relationship, about love and everything in between. Just that. Don't forget to subscribe because this is where we're going to stop this evening. And I appreciate all you guys that called. I appreciate all you guys Okay, I'll see you on next week, Friday. Got Tyrese. Please don't forget to share the program. Thank you all.